In a world with entirely too many shows about cars, this is another pointless automotive podcast.
Howdy, everybody. Welcome back to another Pointless Automotive Podcast. Deep, not really, shallowly into the 200s episode count, that is. Thanks for joining us. Frank, how you doing this evening?
I'm good. I am in my garage, which I normally am. I have a new addition. Not car, but check this out. Check this shit out. For those along listening, that's a real deal foosball table.
Nice.
We told the 9-year-old that for his birthday, that we can get him a foosball table. So it's a real deal Tornado, which if you're up on your foosball, that's like
legit.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the brand you get. So I got it used on Marketplace. It's super clean. It was like $2,000 new. I got it for $500.
Hell yeah, dude.
Let's go. So yeah. Well,
Very
maybe we can do like a when we get really down the rabbit hole and develop this thing, and we're doing like Twitch streams and shit.
Oh god.
Maybe you and I can play foos and Twitch stream and talk shit about
horrible
like
at
golf
foosball
or something.
I'm absolutely horrible at it.
We'll tune you up. Dog.
Yeah, I can't go anywhere but up from where I am.
I'm good. How are you?
My background, I'm doing well, man. Background today is doing historical video games, car-related video games. You kind of can't beat this. The original OG Gran Turismo for PS Uno. That'll be adorning my background. The classic game. What a game! How that game's responsible for how many car addictions, especially folks of our age.
Well,
right?
I mean, just think like
massively impactful game.
My thought is this: like nobody not nobody, but almost nobody our age is really into like importing European Fords and things like that, like stuff from Europe that we never got.
Yep.
And if it wasn't for that game, that's exactly how the JDM scene would be in the United States today. It'd be like, oh, some weird car that we never got, like whatever, don't care. But for video games of that era, and Gran Turismo is absolutely the standard bearer for games that made JDM cars interesting and desirable, and this forbidden fruit. It's that game.
Except for a Toyota Vitz, which is super fun and cool, but it's just a Yaris at the end of the day. So
come on, dog. You're not getting into Vitz Cup?
Vitz RS, baby. Yeah, no, you're right. That's the Vitz, baby. But yeah, let's good intro, man. Good funny games. It's all funny games. Until we take a look at the bull market. So, and you hit me up about this idea because, it felt
like you did it a couple years ago, right?
Had to be, years ago, right? We looked at the Hagerty bull market report. Had to be like 24, maybe 23 or 24.
Yeah, I mean, God forbid mostly me does any semblance of homework for our own damn podcast. I can quickly scroll down, but it's been a while. I think we skipped last year.
It's been 2 years since we talked about it. So yeah, they just put out literally just like a day ago, days.
Yeah, I think they pushed a video today.
Yeah, so I did catch the beginning of the video. They have a list, and what we did last time was kind of parallel their list, which is a well-researched, looking at enthusiast cars gaining value or potential to gain value. Probably will gain value, let's be honest. Most of these cars, they have a pretty good list. And then our parallel is the budget store version, which we're really good at, Frank. We're really good at emulation, like affordable emulation of the real deal. And I presented, I think I came up with a pretty solid list. And it's not just like, here's a Corvette and you're like, just get a Cobalt. I try to find, and that's not a bad analog with a supercharged Cobalt or turbocharged, but just try to find something that's kind of like relative and find some key points where they kind of match up, and you can kind of get the logic sometimes. I don't know. So the order I went in is the video order. So I don't know if yours is offset by that, but they started off with a pretty heavy hitting car, a Porsche Carrera GT.
Oh, you know what's funny? It's because like I didn't have an opportunity to watch the video yet. I watched the intro. Is that Catchpole who's doing that? Who's the host on the?
What's his name? British fella. And I've seen
Henry Catchpole.
It might be.
I don't know.
It might be. Yeah.
I don't know. I was gonna watch it, and I saw like there was a human form I was like, I'm the presenter, and that's as far as I made it. Like I did not make it.
And
But
I'm out.
I looked at the I did read the article, and the article ends with that car. So the
Okay.
article went in a wildly different order. I wonder if it's inverse. But yeah, I mean, we can start there.
Start off with the
Um,
big guns.
what do you, I mean, I guess before we talk about the budget version thing, and we got 11 cars to go through, so we're not going to spend 20 minutes on each car. But like, are you a Carrera GT guy?
I mean, if one was given to me, sure, my own money, probably not.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think I go for that because I think they're going. What are they trafficking? Like, I would assume like 1.5 million ballpark.
Oh,
for
I think they're are they that? I don't know. Let's consult the bull run. In my head, I think they're 1.5.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 1.5,
Let's see.
1.3,
This is
1.4,
saying
1.5.
derp. Yeah, about that. One and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you're like super number one
Oh,
condition is
sure.
two, which
Yeah, or like a special.
things you and I relate to really well.
Oh, absolutely.
Number
So
one condition hypercars.
real easy. Let's talk about it. It's a rear mid-engine car.
Mhm.
It's rear wheel drive.
Mhm.
Nice, fun, revvy engine.
Mhm.
Top down, right?
Screaming out money ain't a thing.
You're out in the air.
Yeah.
I have a car that hits every one of those things I just said.
Is it also a Porsche product?
No,
Oh, interesting. Okay.
it's
What you got?
it's a third gen Toyota MR2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so a couple things. It does actually hit all those things I spoke about. It does. It is mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, high revving, top down.
It's not
It is.
that high revving.
It could have been. Yeah, I know they should have put a 2ZZ in it for what
Yeah.
it is. For what
Sure.
it is.
It's like what is the red line on it? 7?
7? Yeah, whatever, dude. Whatever. 2ZZ it. I don't care. Fraction. We're talking like not even a drop of water in the ocean. Fraction of the price comparison here. But the thing is, these have been down like insanely low, like for a very long time, and just
I
now,
feel like they've been up
like
though,
in
the last
yes,
couple years.
the past couple of years,
COVID-age.
they've started to. So that's bull market, right? Like a car that's projected to go up. I don't see these going down, and I think you can find pretty clean ones still because they weren't ravaged
Yeah.
like the SW20 turbos or even the MR2s before that, the AW11. I think these are pretty sound investments if you want to get a nice clean one, lower mileage one. But it does offer a lot of fun stuff for a Toyota badge product, right?
Yeah, I mean they're good. They're light. A lot of them. What's weird is like that might have the weirdest transmission Toyota ever put in a car, at least a North American product, because it's like an SMG transmission. It's not just a simple auto. Like there's a manual, right? There's the
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
the,
You
the
get
5
the manual, right? Yeah,
But they also the automatic wasn't an auto. It was an automated manual.
yeah.
Like,
Really weird. Yeah.
which I can't think of another Toyota we got in North America with
Ooh.
like an automated manual SMG style transmission.
No?
Other than what fucking LFA.
Right.
It's an LFA.
Essentially.
Yeah. No, it's an interesting choice. I like those cars. For me though, I've always felt they're a little overpriced.
You think so?
I think so.
I
'Cause,
don't
like
think-
a good one is what, 15?
No.
Are they that
Under 10. Under 10.
Are they under 10?
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess the good thing on those is, and to your point, you said a lot of them
Didn't
don't
get-
have a lot of miles on them.
And not
they weren't
modified,
They're not
which is
modified. They weren't.
the
Yeah, they
biggest
were
thing.
like, because at the time, right? We're talking early 2000s.
Yeah, mid 2000s.
If you wanted the hot car,
Mhm.
you got an S2000, you got a Boxster, you got a whatever, right? You didn't necessarily buy the MR2. And so you maybe ended like a lot of those cars ended up in, oh, I just retired from my accounting job. I'm going to get an MR2. And it sees 3,000 miles a year and it's well maintained. And now you can buy it with 80,000 miles on it and it's in great shape.
Yeah, for like
To your
$8,000. It's
I
it's
thought
wild.
they're more than that. I thought
No,
pulled
they
more.
are. I've been looking at these bad boys for a while. You can get a rough one for 6, dude. No joke.
Yeah.
Like a running and driving driver's car for
Yeah.
$6,000. So
Sick.
I think they're
In that
killer
case.
deal. We don't want to talk about MR2s all day, but seriously, I
No,
think this is
yeah.
a slept-on car.
Yeah, I agree. And I went a different. I just took the obvious answer on this one, which is an early 986. You get an early 986,
I knew you were gonna do that.
silver, boxed
Red
to
interior.
red, the ship box one that I had, basically. Maybe less shitty, but
Preferably.
you can get a good one for under 10 pretty easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as long as it's fairly healthy, the early ones don't have less power, but you don't have the IMS issue.
That's why the 98s and 99s demand a premium. The
Yeah.
IMS issue isn't it?
I mean,
Is as big a
what's
thing.
funny is they kind of don't command a premium because
I've been
people
seeing
overlook
it.
it.
I've been
They
seeing
go,
it.
they go, oh, it's got the smaller engine. It makes less. It's only 200 and whatever, 205 horsepower, 202,
Yeah,
whatever it is.
IMS, it's a known thing though now, man.
Yeah.
Like you look and like a
An early
98,
car dog.
99 is priced above like a
That's
2001 or
wild.
2002.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Get a good one for under 10 and just tell people. You know what? That'd actually be really funny is just like debadge it and just tell everyone it's a Carrera GT, Put like a little like dollar store hydraulic spoiler on the back. And
That's the only difference, really.
it is. Yeah, it's the same. So interesting. Okay. Well, why don't we do this so we don't like step on each other's dick as far as the orders?
That sucks.
What's your unless you're into that sort of thing, like
I mean,
what
yeah.
is
No
what do
kink
you have
shaming.
next on the list, and I will serve up my answer to it. whatever's next.
R33 GTR.
So this one's interesting because it's hard.
Yeah.
That's like not an easy car to just dollar store replace.
No. Talk about Gran Turismo too, right?
Right. Yeah. Like what I don't know. I guess I don't want to ask the silly question. What do you think about an R33? Like they're cool. Like everyone
They're very cool. I think
Yeah.
aren't they mechanically very similar to an R34 like versus a 32 like
yeah.
based on engineering and
I think
like,
they're closer to
horsepower.
a 34 than they are a 32.
Mhm. I lean towards the 32 myself. I mean, the 34 is the poster child, right? Like the one we love, but I think I kind of like the 32 a little more as just like if I was going to motorsport it.
Sure. I think if you're gonna build a race car, you go 32. I think if you want like the kind of fly under the radar, like even more if edition, you go 33.
Yep, agree.
And I think, God, it
34s
really
are fucking
hard,
pretty though.
really, really hard. Oh no, 34s are like the video
so
game
pretty,
poster
yeah.
child car.
Yep.
But as far as like the dollar store version of a 33,
Yeah.
I can see.
We're talking like a 60, $70,000 car, right? I think
Right.
R33s are trafficking.
Yeah. And so like, I almost have to. I'm gonna go with it, and it's not. I don't love this comparison, but I'm gonna say an ST185 Celica All Track,
Yeah,
which is not. Those are still. They're hard to
not
get.
cheap. Yeah, they're not super cheap
Like
for clean ones.
a good one is gonna run you 20 for a decent one.
I don't think that's overpriced. I'm not saying that.
I don't think that's overpriced.
Yeah, not
and
at all.
I think, and it's like not as like techno whiz kid, but like for me in my mind, as cool and as fast as an R33 is compared to modern stuff, it's really not that fast.
No, not really.
And so half the reason you have an R33 is yes, because it's all-wheel drive and manual and turbocharged, but also because it very much is like a 90s Japanese product.
Yep.
And so the cheapest way to get that, I think, is either, and honestly, now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more, maybe something like an Evo 3 or maybe Evo 4.
So
because now you're going to be right-hand drive. You get the all-wheel drive and the turbo and stuff like that. And the right-hand drive actually scares off a lot of people. So if you get one with some miles, it's not like collector grade.
Right.
You can get one, or you can even get the all-track, or GT4 as it would be for JDM. You stay right-hand drive, and you just get that car. You can get one, or even like a GC8
Impreza. Yeah,
Impreza.
absolutely.
Any of those, you can get a good one for 15 or less.
I think you nailed it on your rethink. I put Evo 8 or 9 because it gets you pretty damn close with the drivetrain wizardry. You've got the AWC and yaw control and all that fun stuff. Power, very fucking similar in an 8 and 9. Let's be brutally honest.
Yeah.
Right? Getting pretty damn close. Yeah. All-wheel drive. If you really wanted to go more budget and turn up the boost, you could get like a DSM or something, right? But I think an Evo gets you there. I think an Evo 8 or 9.
Yeah, and I think the reason I said 4 is because it's also right-hand drive JDM, and they're cheaper. because getting a USDM 8 or 9 is actually going to run you more money. Now I would rather have an 8 or 9. Don't get me wrong. I think those are
they're like mid-20s though. So it's still a huge budget.
Yeah,
like
I think
delta
you can get
between
pretty good 4 for under 20. I think.
So I would, if it came down to which car do I prefer? I think I prefer the Evo 4s and 5s, which are very similar looking, in my opinion, to the R33. I think I'd rather have an Evo 4 or 5.
Interesting.
I love how they've always been
They're
my
cool.
favorite cars.
No,
dude.
they're really cool.
Yeah, to me, Evo 1 through 3, we're Galant VR4 owners, right? We've owned many of these, are just
0.
an evolution of that. It's like the same.
Get it?
The engine is the same. It's the same 6-bolt. It has the turbo on the same side. 4 and 5 are kind of different to me. The body kits are more extreme. And then obviously 6 and 7, 8, and 9 all kind of grouped together, even though it's Helmy Mackinnon.
Wait. You said what? You said what was after 5?
6, 7, 8, 9. Don't
6,
No,
7,
you fucking
6,
goddamn,
7.
bro.
Sorry. Sorry.
No.
Father of an 8-year-old.
So yeah,
I mean 9-year-old.
I'm sorry. I am too. I'm a 9-year-old boy father now. He actually despises it so much. He makes jokes about it. I'm like, he is the counterculture. But no, I think
punk rock.
I think the 4 and 5s are like my favorite. Oh, they look so good, dude. But yeah,
4s are classy. Evo. 5s are like classy, but with
so
spice
over
on
the
it.
Top. Yeah, I love it. I like the stupidity. No, I say Evo's the replacement for that R33. And that's a very capable car.
Yeah, and the other option is if you want to go like really dollar store, you just go like Bug Eye. But whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say that DSM too. I think can get you there.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, what else we got? What else are we cooking with?
This one's a little weirder. 2nd gen Dodge Charger.
Mm-hmm.
They've kind of been a little pricey for a bit, to be honest. They didn't just spike.
Yeah, they spiked in the early 2000s and then they've calmed down, and then they hop back up along with everything during COVID.
Sure.
But I think they're a good. Ultimately, I think they're a pretty good buy.
I think they are too.
You're talking to Mopar guy over here, like
right. But also the price variance for 2nd gen Chargers is all over the map, dude. And you can have mostly original, needs some love, maybe like low 20s. Mostly a whole car.
I mean, that's got to be like
needs a lot of cosmetically challenged, gutted interior. But you can go to the fucking moon and back, dude. Like a fully restored, like great condition, original body.
Yeah, well into the 6 figures.
Stupid, yeah, gets stupid real fast. I think. Let me shoot my shot first here because you're definitely a Mopar guy.
Shoot your shot.
So you're gonna have a good one. What I came to the table is a Plymouth Duster 340.
Yeah, and honestly, that's kind of in my mind. And I'm a Duster guy. I'm a Duster and Demon guy. Like
I love Dusters. Yeah,
early 70s A bodies. 340 is a killer motor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was like the big block killer of its era.
Absolutely,
I think it's the most impressive small block of the entire muscle car era.
So, are you saying I did okay there, Mopar Daddy?
Killed it. Yeah, that's really
Duster
good.
340.
Because a 340 Duster, they still pull some money, right?
Yeah, but not even close to Charger money, dude. You can get I've seen runners and drivers that are decent for like 20.
Yeah. You can have some patina.
Yeah. It's a hell of a car.
It's a lot smaller. It's a lot more. It was the compact of its day, and why I think it's a pretty good analog to the Charger is, the 68 to 70 Charger was ultimately a much sexier bodied version of a Cornet.
Yeah, right.
Which is what the first gen was. The first gen was you took a Dodge Cornet, you put a different grill on it, you made a fastback out of it for NASCAR purposes.
Mm-hmm.
And voila, right? Now you've got your special GT car thing. In this generation, 68 to 70, Coke bottle styling, that classic. I mean, it really kind of set the stage for just like a really sexy intermediate was the size class. And that's what the Duster was. Hey, let's take the Dart and the Valiant and let's just make a roundier, sexier version of it, like we did with the Charger, the B body platform, and let's take our A body, the compact, and we'll make a sexier version. And so
they look great.
That's the Duster.
They look fantastic.
Great. You can get those high impact colors, Go Mango or Sassy Grass Green or any of those absolutely diabolically named
So good though.
Mopar colors of its era. So yeah, that's a really good one. I was on the fence between that or simply just like a Coronet or Belvedere
Okay.
of the same era, which was that is what the Charger was based off of. It was also what the Roadrunner and Super B were based off of.
Hmm.
They were just a lower spec shit, and so you can just get a Coronet with a 318 in it, or even a fucking slant six,
Sure.
and mob it around if you're in it for just the look, and if you want the muscle car thing, you get a 440 out of a motorhome, slap a
World's your
cam in it,
oyster.
and go. Yeah, like
Yeah.
these are so easy to just toss engines in. No smog out here in California.
Hmm.
Yeah, world is your oyster. Do whatever you want. So
Hell yeah.
find something rot free. If it's got patina, great. Go with it.
We might as well do the next one here. I didn't think this one too through.
Ooh.
Lincoln Continental Mark III. I don't
Yes.
think about this
Cool
era
cars.
of car. The details are what I love. I love the hand craftsmanship. I think that is definitely mostly lost today. Some interiors
Sure.
try to get there, but exteriors, no way. They're not designed the same way, right? Um,
No, and they can't. They can't be.
literally would lose so much money. What do you
Right.
have for a budget store version of this car, which is very pricey, by the way? If you find a fully restored or
Yes.
original in good condition Lincoln Mark III, good lord, these are fetching some cash.
Yeah, I mean they were to borrow a phrase from Cadillac, chief competitor of theirs at the time. It
Mhm.
was this was a quote unquote standard of the world type car where I mean this was like no expense spared. This was a very
No.
expensive product to make. It was a very expensive product to buy. And I would say it was probably the high watermark for Lincoln as a brand.
Definitely.
And so what I think is similar in ethos and size and presence and command, even of the same era,
Hmm.
is like a late 50s Imperial.
Okay.
Enormous
Land
cars.
yacht. Absolutely.
Land yacht. Sedans are cheapest, but you can get a two-door, like a Crown. And this was so you had Chrysler and then you had
Mhm.
Imperial. It was its own brand technically. It wasn't a Chrysler Imperial, it was just an Imperial.
Right.
And they're super overlooked. Not a huge they were wildly expensive. And I mean you can get a really dope one for like 14,
Right.
15. Little
Mhm.
patina, the nicest one on the globe of like a 50, like a 56 Imperial, which is still pretty roundy.
Mhm.
57, they got more gaudy with more fins and stuff like that, which if you're into, great. But more akin to this, classy, roundier, get a 56 Imperial, 55 or 56 Imperial. Not expensive. The nicest one ever on the planet is 25. Um, that's what I'm going with. What are you thinking? You thinking
Dude, I was
Caddy? I know it's not
as a
really your
joke.
wheelhouse.
Cadillac's really where you got to go. Do you do something stupid like a Fleetwood or an Eldorado, or do you just
I think for the price, if you're trying to like chip the price down, you kind of
yeah,
gotta just a Coupe de Ville. That's a
Coupe de Ville? Sure, yeah,
little rough around the edges.
yeah. That's a tough one. Just the preservation, right? Like how many of these cars are left in the condition, that the folks are really looking for these Mark
Yeah.
IIIs. These are cars that were never really driven too much in most cases because they did rot away if they were exposed. So I mean, it's just yeah, there's not a lot of competition for that one. That's one I would have to bow out of finding a dollar store variant of. Next
Sure.
one though, I think
Ooh,
it
what you got?
is a pretty easy one.
Give it to
The
me straight off.
Corvette C6 Z06.
Is it a car you own that you're replacing now?
You could, I think the quickest and easiest replacement for the C6 Z06 is a C5 Z06, to be brutally honest. I think
Yeah.
you're taking a small step backwards in performance because those, especially after 2002, when they went to the 405 horsepower or whatever the hell it was, good enough to put a badge on the front of the car stating the horsepower. And the price they can be had at. I know they're not 15K anymore. They're
Right.
you low 20s, like 25 or less. You can get a C5 Z06. Like most Corvettes will have low mileage, barely driven to like car shows, shined more than it was, serviced for oil changes. But I think that's pretty fucking good. I think it is pretty good. And yeah, it isn't a 7-liter rip snorting V8, but
Right.
it's a good little power plant, man.
Yeah, a little. But yeah.
Well, displacement compared to the
Yeah.
7-liter, I
Yeah.
mean, it's kind of small.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I had two schools of thought on this. One is I was just gonna say the base, just a base, like a 98
Okay,
V5.
right?
Um,
What
the
is
other
that? 320, something like that, right around there,
yes, yeah,
right in that ballpark.
yeah, I think so. And like good number. I mean, the comparison is obvious, right? They're both fucking Corvettes. But if you wanted to do something not Corvette, you wanted to go a little different.
Mhm.
Um, what about an '05 or '06 GTO?
Oh, maybe,
Right?
maybe.
Still an LS. You can get a
God,
manual,
a lot heavier.
a lot heavier.
Hmm.
Um, but same kind of ethos. I think those are kind of a good buy. It's hard to
Okay.
find a good one. Like they got pretty well modified and
Yeah, because they were
tuned.
dirt cheap for a while.
Yeah. And so finding a good one might be tough, but like what's the nicest one of those? 28.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, I think you can
I
get
see
away
what you
with
did
that.
there. Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like
What
those
what else
too.
is on this here list, sir?
We have a truck, a
Ooh,
Chevy
dogs love trucks.
454 SS. Now we've talked about this truck a few times, and boy, these
Yeah.
used to be just kicking around,
Yeah.
right? For kicking around cash, and
It used to
now
be anytime you if you just would search one on Craigslist,
it'd be
you
one.
you could find one.
Yeah.
Right. It might be rough. It might it might have a whole like it might have a huge Raiders shield on the tailgate or
Always.
something like that.
There might be
Um,
like 5 cigarette burns in the red velour, but
mhm.
it
Yeah.
it comes with the territory.
The angry pit bull in the bed comes with it. Yeah.
This was the artist.
Yeah, Dale.
Oh, nice. So I struggled with this one because it really was just kind of a muscle truck, to be honest. That's what they were going for there. Trailblazer SS, and then I put question mark Saab 97 with that same motor.
Yeah, I think those are
Kind of big engine
those are
shoveled in
other
a smaller
no, they
truck.
are like if it's the ethos, I just think
I know it's not a pickup. I know.
well, A, it's not a pickup. B, they're kind like finding an unruined one, especially those Trailblazer SSs. Like
Dude, I know.
I cannot think of the last time I saw one that wasn't absolutely slammed and had the world's like lumpiest cam in it.
But when you see a stock one, you're just like,
When?
they're fucking cool.
I don't know if I have I ever
they're
seen
out
a stock
there.
one.
They're
I don't
out there.
know.
They're in some like 80-year-old dude's garage with like 20,000 miles right now.
Yeah, and God, what's that thing worth though? So
That's what I'm saying.
I don't wildly disagree, but I'm going Dakota RT, baby.
Okay. I was
You gotta go
thinking
Dak.
that
Not
or original
Prescott, but
Ford Lightning.
boy, those are hard
Kinda-
to find. I mean, both of these are hard to find because Dakota RTs were pretty beat up, but they made a lot more of them,
They did.
and they made them from what, like 96 to like '03, I think.
Yeah, you take that. I'm gonna take my Dakota Sport with the convertible roof. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I will say that
Nothing
those,
like that.
you could get a Dakota Sport with the 5.2 and a 5-speed, which is pretty sick.
What was the big motor Dodge was throwing in 5.9s, right?
That was the
At that
five, yeah, the 5.9
5.9,
RT.
yep.
Yeah. It's just a Mopar 360 with better marketing.
Yeah, they're cool. It's kind of like the original Durango RTs, right? They stuffed a bigger motor in that.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same motor.
Same
Same.
thing.
It's the exact same powertrain.
Cool truck actually. Finding one of
yeah.
those stock. Good luck.
God, see now I had a friend.
You
who
know
had a
what?
Dakota
That
RT.
goes
and
that,
just
that
a
I think
rental.
that one pairs well with a Trailblazer SS for a competition.
Yeah,
I think that's a cool. Like we get those, and we can't find them.
the
If we can find them cheap, that'd be
Trailblazer
fun.
SS is so it's really the ballsiest of that era.
Yeah,
Long
agree.
shot.
Yeah. Durango RT though, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Moving right along. This one's fun.
Oh, no,
BMW E60 M5. And the money is obviously in the manual.
Yeah.
Fuck. These were cheap for so long. These were stop sign cars to stay away from.
Mhm.
If you even thought about like doing a Craigslist search back in the day or early marketplace. you would hear everyone warning you that V10 is unreliable. Don't press the M button.
Don't do it.
Do not press. You do not want 500 horsepower, son.
It'll kill you.
These things are incredibly cool. I've always thought they were cool. I thought they were a softer body versus like the E39 or like.
Can relate. Yeah.
It's.
Mood.
What do you think? What do you do? What do you do to undercut? Because they are pricey. A manual, low mileage, clean one is pretty pricey.
Yeah, they're cool. I've driven I've driven an SMG car and I've driven a manual, but like just like around for a photo shoot in an enclosed space. Like not like in anger, which is a shame. But one car, the analog that comes along for the dollar store replacement of this, which is one I've got a bunch of seat time in, is the God, I want to say it was like 06 to 2011, I think ish. Audi S6 with the V10, with the 5.2 V10.
There you go.
There's one I sold on Cars and Bids several years ago. It was a car donation car, and I drove it down to San Diego for Doug to review, and then drove it back. And so I had 1,000 miles in that car. And certainly softer,
right?
but
More GT.
German V10,
Questionable reliability.
questionable reliability,
It's the risk in that is always enjoyable.
automatic, which you know, yeah, you can get, and less motorsporty than an SMG, as much people give that transmission shit.
Yeah.
So a little softer, a little, but like honestly, probably more reliable, which is not saying much. And you can get like a good one for 10, 12.
Yeah.
They are free because they're only good the moment you purchase it, and then they're not good.
Oh God, yeah, dude, you have to replace anything. God, if that gearbox goes, game over.
Game over, man. I think
game
it's
over,
just a ZF.
for real.
God, it's 6-speed?
Is it a ZF? I'd be
I'm
surprised.
pretty sure it's a ZF.
Wow. That okay?
Yeah.
Never mind. Transmission
sorry,
will go.
ZF. No, it'll
Okay.
go. It's still gonna fail. But
Not
like, you
before
can
the
just
other
get a different-
electronics. You know, your suspension leveling system and all that stuff will fail before.
Yeah, carbon clean, this and that. Yeah. What are you thinking? What's your dollar store?
I kept it BMW, and I was like, wow, the previous M5, and then I'm like, no, E39 M5s are astronomical now. They're not $15,000 cars anymore.
Go 545?
540i with a manual.
E39
I
or
went back.
60?
I went
Oh,
E39.
yeah, go back. Okay.
Yeah. So you can get your manual. You can get a V8, which is V10s are not super plentiful. We're not getting Vipers here. I think the 540i kind of gets you there. It's a bigger car. It's substantial. E39. I think E39s have aged well too. They don't look bad.
Yeah. Super well built.
Yeah, and you can find a clean one for not a lot of money. Those 540i's did
For
not.
only Jesus. It will only cost you Jesus.
Well, that can.
Let Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah.
Of a 540i.
But maybe not. Don't let him take care of your oil leaks, though, because he doesn't give a shit about your oil leaks. But no, a 540i, I think, is a good budget.
He keeps turning my crankcase oil into wine.
Keeps turning my crank. I thought you were just going to... Whoa.
You know what really turns my crank?
Jesus.
The Son of the Lord.
Oh, God. Okay, moving along. This one was interesting. The second generation Dodge Ram Charger popped up on the list.
Boy.
These are neat.
They're neat, but it's funny because it's already the dollar store variant of its competitors, right? Because it's cheaper than the Blazer and it's cheaper than the Bronco.
Right. That's what I put. I put this is the dollar store version of the K5 Blazer and original Bronco.
Yes, that's what it is. It is its own. It is its own dollar store version. As much of a Mopar guy as I am, I never like these trucks.
I kind of liked them. My grandfather had one back in the 80s. So yeah, it was a super cool. What a mean looking truck though. It is boxy. It's chunky. It's a substantial. It's a slab of Americana. I kind of like these things. But then like, what do I do that can be cheaper? So I'm thinking, well, I'm going to lean heavily on smaller things and then something like lesser known. Like I think an Isuzu Trooper works in this case because it's a boxy off-roader rugged truck, very utilitarian. And then I thought like, well, of course you can't overlook the S10 Blazer. You can't overlook the Bronco 2, which are smaller, boxier, off-road capable.
Bronco 2 is like such an analog because both cars had that like quarter glass that kind of went up on the roof a tiny bit.
Absolutely. And dude, look at Bronco 2 prices right now. They're insanely cheap.
Yeah, they're
wildly
cool.
cheap. I
Until
think they're
you
cool
flip it.
too.
But they're
I mean,
cool.
yeah, come on, dude. Rollover test. We all know that was an inside fucking game, dude.
Yeah,
Until it
yeah,
isn't. Then it's an
it
outside
is.
the window game.
Yeah. Nobody likes moose. Meese?
Meese.
Yeah, don't test me, moose. I'll test you right back. But no, I was thinking it's funny because you were saying smaller. I was thinking going even smaller and with like a hard top
Samurai?
sidekick.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Fair
tin
enough.
top sidekicks or tin top samurais are
Samurais.
dope, but they're pretty spendy for what they are.
They are spendy.
Sidekicks are cheaper, and you can get the a hard top 2-door sidekick.
For pocket change and a handy.
Yeah, exactly. You'll end
yeah.
up with some sort of communicable disease, but that's the price you pay for shopping at the dollar store of the automotive world. And yeah, like those are cool. But yeah, it is funny. But we both had the same thought. I was like, this already is
Yeah, is the cheap
dollar.
version.
Yeah.
But we got 2 more cars left. Real quick,
boy.
Mark III GTI, the VR6 variant, especially was called out. Again, pretty affordable car.
For me, this one was one of the harder ones.
Really?
Because the Mark III GTI is already kind of Mark III,
Mark
they're
3s
kind
are
of the
definitely
unloved
pricier
one.
than Mark 4s, though.
Yeah.
Mark 4s are cheaper.
So my thought was just a Mark III Jetta, like a GLX
Okay.
with a VR6. Because you buy that car not because it's a GTI, but because it's got the VR6.
Right.
Like, that's why you buy it. And so I think that's the out. I think is you find a Jetta. It's the same car but cheaper and a little longer and it's got a trunk.
So I followed your track. Like we're thinking on the same wavelengths here. I went with Jetta GLI. So you can get a VR6 with some of those. Most of them came with the 1.8 turbo.
Yeah, I thought they were all.
Yeah.
I thought they were
no,
all.
you can get a VR6 or GLX, but I'm talking
the
I'm
GLX.
talking the generation after you're talking about.
Right, the Mark IV.
Yeah, so I love those ones. That works too. Or you can get a Mark IV with a VR6 very easily, and those are the cheapest of cheap. I think the Mark IVs are like at the bottom. Maybe Mark V. Some Mark Vs are cheaper, but I actually like the 20th anniversary edition with the Recaro seats.
Those are
I
dope.
know it's
the
a
18-inch like multi-spokes.
Yeah, I think
you can get
those
the
things
yellow
are,
or the blue.
I think those are great. I think those are great cars, and those are still
Those are
like
cool.
$6,000 for the cleanest one. Yellow or blue, right? You can get a real good color.
Yeah, it's funny that those 20th anniversary ones though, with like reasonably low miles, actually pull money.
They never do. It's always 188,000.
They always,
Every time.
That's the place. You get the one with 188,000 miles, and someone gave birth in the back seat, and so you get a discount.
Yeah, and those Recaros can get chewed up pretty easy. But man, what a good looking
on account
car!
of birth.
I like how those Mark IVs look. I think those are still cheaper. If you're going to undercut a Mark III, I think you can go with Mark IV, and you get a lot of the same, right? To be honest, a lot of the same experience.
Yeah.
More melty crayon.
Probably higher build quality, honestly, for the interior.
Yeah.
Probably less exciting dynamically. A little softer, a little more like
a little chunkier.
buttoned up. Yeah, little chunkier boy.
She chonk.
What's the last one, dog?
The last one. This is the challenging one. NB Miata.
God.
I put
a really bad NB Miata?
Yeah, I said you can't undercut this one. The NBs have been a deal, especially with the NAs jumping up, pop-up headlight tax. And now they're starting to get recognized. NBs are starting to go up a little bit. Dynamically, the NB has more chassis. As a recovering Miata addict, the NB does have better chassis dynamics from the factory, just because the bracing, they did a lot more reinforcement.
More developed. A little heavier, but not
God,
much.
NAs are fucking infinitely cool, though. But the NB has always been cheaper. NB has always been the cheapest way to get into a Miata.
Yeah.
And now they're starting to get recognized, and I think that's a fair call out. You got to remember, too, of course, I'm not talking about like the Mazda Speeds, which were NBs their last 2 years. But NBs are great. You don't have an option. You always get the 1.8. You always have the full boil 140 horsepower experience, right?
That's right.
It's a good car.
I do have one alternative for this, though.
Oh, Jesus.
Saturn Sky.
Okay.
Pontiac Solstice.
But
non-GXP or Redline.
Yep, got to be a base model. Yep, because if you get the Redline or GXP, you're going over.
Interior, worse. Reliability, worse. Styling, it's up to you. I'm not going to make that decision for you.
Worse.
Maybe, I don't know. I feel
driving
like they're
dynamics
slightly
probably
bigger.
Worse.
I mean, I've driven one. It was fine, but it was on dinosaurically old tires, so I didn't like push it really hard. They're fine.
Mm-hmm.
And they're cheap. Like those cars are cheap. Like
God, NB Miata. I
very
can
cheap.
still go buy a good drive at NB Miata for 6 grand though.
You can like that's
Like a
like
good one.
that's a good Solstice. I mean,
Yeah.
here's the thing. An NB is so cheap already.
Yeah.
Like we're really like I'm nipping at the margins here because
That's
like
what I'm saying.
oh it's 15% cheaper. Okay,
I'm-
so it's like $800 cheaper. Like tight.
I'm saying you can't undercut them.
Yeah,
I think
you
they're a
kind
hell
of
of a
can, but
they're
like you won't get rewarded for it.
no, yeah, you're gonna suffer more than your $1.50 you put away
Yeah,
after price shopping. But I think the NB Miata is such a good buy right now. I think I still God, I love NAs. Clearly I've owned one NB to my three NAs, right? Like that speaks. But NAs are so expensive for like one with all the panels matching and it's still
yeah,
like reliable and well kept, clean
yeah.
title.
They've
It's
cooled down a little bit, but
I know,
like
but they're still
not
way.
a
But I
lot of
used to
it.
buy them for 2 to 3 grand, dude. Not
Yeah,
anymore. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, I can find a Facebook Marketplace ad
Yeah.
right now
Uh-oh.
for a $5,000 NA Miata.
Right.
You don't want it. I don't want it.
Nope.
And that's the list, my friend. I think we lined up pretty good, man. For
Yeah.
no
Homework.
pre-gaming or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. We made it work.
Woo!
Speaking,
Of games.
Mm.
are you ready?
I'd like to play a game.
Oh shit. Okay, why don't you? This is our automotive pred quiz game show, guys, and
Sure.
we're gonna segue right from the bull market to a little game we play. Frank's gonna read a magazine printed advertisement from the period of the 80s, 90s to mid 2000s.
Sure am.
He's gonna omit anything that gives it away. I have three guesses to figure out what car he's not doing a good job describing. Whenever I fail, I get to ask for help. Little lifeline action. Doubt I'm going to get any help. He is really a jerk when this game starts. I don't know where it comes from, Frank. I've been wanting to talk to you about this, but you become a real asshole.
This is true.
We're going to start 10 minutes on the clock to save you guys from hearing me say 5,000 times. Frank, roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh boy. Okay, so in our ad, it is a one-page ad.
That's all I deserve.
And here's the thing. It's festive, right?
Ooh.
This is December.
To
It
remember.
might be a December to remember.
There it
We're
is.
going to find out. But all I know is that this is a Christmas themed ad. It may or may not be a car that we've done before. I don't know. I feel like maybe we have.
I have
but
the
did no
inability to read the
research.
list that Chadwick made.
I have not done the research here, and I figured it doesn't matter because it's just so Christmassy and in the spirit of the holiday season, that we're going to read it anyways.
Let's do it.
And yeah, so one page, and let's face it, we've kind of done almost all the cars, 200 something episodes in, all of the cars. So one page ad, top half script, bottom half.
Ooh.
We have the vehicle in question. It's going up like, I don't know, a 15-degree grade. The wheels are spinning, snow on the ground. And underneath it says, ho, ho, ho. We have Santa Claus himself behind the wheel. I see, it looks like at least 3 elves. They look Italian, but they're elves. They're in the back seat. And then behind them in the cargo area, you can see there's a bag and it says reindeer food. And they're hauling the reindeer food.
Okay.
Santa and the elves. The rest of it goes as this. When a man as discerning as Saint Nick gives his personal seal of approval to a car, you know it must be something to say ho, ho, ho about. Santa's a man with tough requirements. That's why he chose the blank. The sleigh is fine for Christmas Eve, but for the rest of the year, he needs something more practical. He needs a car roomy enough to carry feed for all his reindeer, yet economical and dependable enough to pull through treacherous roadways. If the blank can fit needs as demanding as Santa's, just think how easily it can accommodate you. If room is what you want, stretch out. No small four-wheel drive wagon can match its roominess. The roofline is higher than any other small wagon for more headroom. And there's a panoramic rear window for more visibility. 5 people can fit comfortably with lots of space for gear in the carpeted cargo area. And if you want more luggage space, just fold down the rear seat backs to get 59.8 cubic feet of space. If economy is what you want, Blank's fuel-efficient 1.5-liter single overhead cam engine delivers the best fuel economy of any four-wheel drive wagon. 41 estimated highway, 31 estimated miles per gallon EPA. If you want a tough, dependable car, look no further. The Blank four-wheel drive wagon can pull you through almost any road condition, from the North Pole to Main Street. And it switches from four-wheel drive, it switches from front-wheel drive to four-wheel drive on command. New for Blank is a conventional two-wheel drive wagon that has all the features Santa wants in his four-wheel drive, but it's for people who don't have to go to the North Pole. It's the Blank four-wheel drive wagon for you. Just ask Santa. And then it's got a little seal, and it's like a stamp. It says approved by Santa, and it's got his face. And then it says the Blank four-wheel drive wagon, the official car of Santa Claus. Sir, are you in the spirit? Are you does this jingle your bells? What does this do, sir?
So at first I was like, how does he know there's reindeer food? How can he? Because usually wagons are pretty chopped roof affairs.
Oh,
I'm
it
like,
says
how
it's
can
a
he
high
see?
boy.
Yeah, how can he see the food? And then I'm like, what is it? Like some big glass canopy? And then when you
Fishbowl
started
arrow.
saying displacement 1.5 liters, I'm like, he is really talking. He's stretching the term wagon right here. So then two things come to mind. There is
Hmm?
a Toyota product and a Honda product that pop into my mind. And
Sure.
they're little teeny motors that are called
Poppers,
wagons.
if you will. Yeah.
I think it's the I'm gonna go with the 1.5 Honda ran a 1.5
Mhm.
and their wagon van car, the 4x4. But I
Mhm.
forget what year because I think that engine displacement changed. So let's see if I get the year is important on this one. Let's go 1985 Honda 4x4 wagon van. Final answer.
Is there a more model name, or do they call
Uh,
it the 4x4 wagon van?
what Wagavan or wagon van? I can't. I don't
The
know if it had.
Wagano van, but is it like based off of a
It's a Civic. It's a
so
Civic
Civic?
based
So
car.
Civic
Yeah.
Wagano van?
Yeah. Yeah. 19. What did I say? 85?
85.
85. 1.5 liter single overhead cam. Final answer.
Santa Claus does not approve of the
Oh.
1985 Honda Civic Wagano van. It is not
Hmm.
the Honda Civic Wagano van.
Okay.
Um,
Interesting.
it is. I'll give you this. It is a it is a Japanese product.
Okay. Was there any mention of? I didn't hear anything about weird doors or anything like that. So.
No, it said. What did it say about the glass canopy? Hold on. The roof line is higher than any other small wagon for more headroom, and
Interesting.
there's a panoramic rear window for more visibility. 5 people can sit comfortably. Lots of space for gear, like I don't know, reindeer food apparently.
Hmm. Japanese.
C.
This is interesting. And the panoramic roof, I guess. I don't, was that an option on
Not
the
roof. It was not roof.
oh,
Panoramic rear glass.
rear glass? Okay. I don't even know.
Basically,
Now-
it's got you can see out the back. It's all
yeah,
it
yeah,
says.
it's all glass.
It has
It's
rear
got-
glass. It is clear.
Is it the one I'm thinking of? Is it the competitor? Like the direct fucking competitor to what I just said?
I don't know.
If so, let's go for it. I remember these being very glassy canopies, very greenhousey. The Toyota Tercel four-wheel drive, also 1985. Let's go for it.
Santa Claus does approve. This is the 1984
Okay,
Tercel 4x4 wagon.
got it.
With the 1 point. I'm gonna copy this.
Fifth,
Send it so you
1.5.
1.5 liter. These
Okay.
were carbureted. And I
That's
believe
right.
they were good for 63 horsepower.
It was very bad.
I owned one very briefly. And it ran like garbage when I got it because I got it for free, and it ran like garbage when I was done with it, but better garbage. I sold it to somebody. They got it impounded. I got a lien notice later.
Let me see this beautiful
But
thing. I
they're
love
cool.
these things.
They're
Yeah,
very
they
cool.
are. They are. I guess it does have a little more glass, but it's very much the same
To
form
see the rain, you
factor.
can see that sick reindeer.
Oh yeah,
feed, though.
you can see
Yeah.
it. Wow. So I was pretty close to my first guess. All right, man.
I mean,
All right.
yeah, that was
Chief competitor.
that was kind of the only two because I do believe that was it the D15, I think.
So they switched right in the Honda. They did switch to a 1.6 with the later ones because I've seen cars
Right.
with that motor.
That's the following generation with the RT, the real time 4-wheel drive,
Yes.
which
So
was
those
a
are
different. I don't think were those a selectable 4-wheel drive.
I don't.
think they
I think
were.
it was an. I think it was. It's automatically selectable based on conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a front. I think it was front wheel drive. Oddly.
Yeah.
And then the rear wheel will kick in on
Yeah.
slippage, kind of like the old. Remember the old Camrys where you could select it too, that had the front wheel.
Yeah, the
and-
all track.
yeah, those are sweet.
These ones were just like like a more traditional selectable 4-wheel drive. They took the rear diff out of like the SR5 Corollas of the era and slapped it in the back and then ran a drive shaft through it. And then on the 5-speed manuals, you had a granny gear, like a 6th gear, but instead
Like
of
a
like
crawl
an
gear,
overdrive,
right?
it was a crawl gear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Those are super
Really
cool.
sick. That's how mine was. It was sick. It was a friend parents and they parked it for 10 years and they're like, make it go away. So I did. I paid my younger brother like $20 to chase a bee's nest out of it.
Those
and
things
then
were
I drove it
pretty
home.
rough, right? Like everyone I've seen is pretty rough condition. I know
Yeah.
the bodies took to rust very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Interiors
80s,
got
early 80s Toyotas rotted.
got smashed up pretty quick too. Yeah, those are cool. I like both of those cars to tell you the truth. And you know what? Very similar looking cars too. Very.
I feel like question. I think maybe we've done not this ad, but this car before. And if we
Maybe.
did, it was like early days.
Yeah, I'd have to look it back up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or we did the Honda one. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure we've done. I think we've done both, but
Oh,
whatever.
Sweet.
Maybe I just did in my sleep. Anyways,
Good ad, dude.
Speaking of things we do in our sleep,
We'll make it rain. Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let
Let's
it
do
rip.
that. Let's see if again. Oh Jesus Christ!
God,
The
oh,
battery's dead.
oh no,
we can't have good things, guys. I'm sorry.
no, we can't. You have to do it like analog.
This came from
Analog
Goodwill.
video.
Yeah, just whip them out.
Yes.
How weird.
Speaking of dollar store. Oh boy.
Come on, baby. Oh.
Oh no. Oh
The strippers
man,
love it when you
that
do that.
feels
I'll just pull that last one out. Fuck it.
boy,
This is why you watch on YouTube.
that reminds me of prison. So
What doesn't?
boy, not that
Sorry, guys.
that
We're not as
happened.
spry and young as we used to be, Frank.
this is
you
this is true.
gotta get that last drop out of the ketchup.
That's right. Yeah, this way
Jar.
we have to take longer breaks between podcast sessions.
Amen.
Okay, well, on that horrific nightmarish note,
PCP?
the,
Question mark?
we should talk about not being able to finish. Have you been working on any projects lately?
I have, man.
Ooh, what
I've
you got?
actually I wish I had way more time. But I kind of texted you the other night. I've been chasing on this Volvo V50. We're talking about the project to budget rally car. This fucking airbag, this SRS light. And yeah, I thought originally that it was like a no-brainer, that it was because the fucking seat was cut out, the passenger seat. No, come on, dude, Captain Obvious. It's going to be something easier than that. Driver, so I finally pull the code, and these things are fickle. SRS stuff for Volvos is complicated. Even like this 2005, right? It's way more complicated. You usually have the special scan tool to see exactly what the fault is, because a regular scan tool will just say SRS error or whatever.
Yep.
Driver's seatbelt tension is what it came back. And I'm like,
Okay.
oh, cool. I guess they have a pre-tensioner that goes bad.
Yes.
And or two things happen. In an accident, it pre-fires. It's a little explosive device. And you have to replace the unit. Or over time, the sensor dies and gets low voltage and just won't function. And that kicks back a fault.
Right.
So it's a game, right? It's the game to find one online that hasn't been subjected to an accident, which like 9 out of 10 junkyard vehicles have experienced an accident.
Right.
So they're all over the place. You can get like from 50 to $100, I'd say on average. Sometimes cheaper, sometimes more. You get what you get. And there's no way to test it until you hook it up, right? Like they're not going to tell you. Like they're like, the vehicle didn't run, dude. I can't tell you if there was a warning light for the SRS.
Yeah, just
so anyway,
shut up.
I buy one. I finally get it. And so I get the unit. The fucking seatbelt won't pull out of the new
Okay.
unit.
Well,
Like it's
you know what
locked.
you know what causes that?
What's that?
The pre-tensioner deploying.
Or Volvo has a special like locking thing that detects the exact angle the seatbelt is being held
Okay.
at, which is
Interesting.
insane tech for 2005. So you bolt it in place, and once the unit is at the exact angle
Then it's like,
as it is
okay,
when it's
here you go.
bolted, you can pull it out. I'm like, what the dude? I was pulling Excalibur out of the fucking stone, and that thing wouldn't move. So I get it mounted, I
Sure.
pull it out. I'm like, yes, I'm happy because I was like, I got to return this one. I got to get another one. And then I went to buy another one. I'm like, could you just test the seatbelt? And the guy's like, oh my God, it worked in the car, but it doesn't work now. And I'm like, light bulb came on, went and grabbed the one I
Right.
purchased. It works,
Bolted
plugged it in, did everything. And then the code's still there, right? Because it's a hard code. You cannot,
Yeah, you gotta.
it's in the ECU actually.
Yep.
It'll hold the memory. You have to use the Volvo. I bought a little Volvo old scan tool, which is fucking epic. They used to be like everywhere, and now you can't find them anymore because
Sure.
everybody that loves these cars has one.
Right.
Hooked it up, cleared the code, started up, a couple drive cycles, has not come back, my friend. And that's a huge thing. It wasn't an airbag, but still it was part of the SR system. And people get
Yeah,
weird.
you get the SRS
If
light,
you have
yeah.
a safety inspection or anything like that, it can kick back. But now we have a car with no safety warning lights at all.
Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah, dude. Like those are some of the car things that can drive you batty. Like I could have went to Volvo, paid like $200, $300 and reset the code and have it come right back on. Cause that's what happened. I was resetting the code before I replaced the part. And the second I powered the car on, the light would come back.
Yep.
Which means it's like still very much in the
Yeah,
system.
it's in the,
And it's still triggering the fault. So
yep.
yeah, these things can trip you up, man. Like if you don't have the scan tool or things like that, or the wherewithal to try to track down a used part and play that game. I hate stuff like that, Frank. I like working on cars. To me, that's not working on cars. Chasing that kind of stuff where you're just waiting for something to ship on eBay for
Right.
2 weeks
And then
and
hope
then
it's good.
troubleshooting. Yeah,
It's like it's not
horrible.
You don't know if it's a good part or not. And
Right, and the car
if
runs.
it's not, then like, do you throw another part at it, or do you go back
That's
to the
it.
drawing board? It sucks.
Yeah, and the car runs perfectly. It's the only thing is you could take a price bath because of a light like that.
Yep.
All kinds of horrible things. I don't like that kind of stuff, but we got through it fine, like after months. So,
Yeah. Hell
killer.
yeah.
So that's my PCP. That was very positive project car progress for me.
Yeah, I have some Volvo PCP of my own.
Ooh, what you got, man?
She gone.
The 240?
Yeah, a 740.
740. Sorry, big boom.
Sold it.
Yeah?
It's gone.
Really?
Yeah, what was funny is I took it out. I took, I don't know, a few dozen fancy photos of it. I put it up on Instagram, right? Before I put it on Marketplace, right? And I'm
Okay.
like, hey, before I go put it on Marketplace for like $3,200 to get beat down to like $2,500.
Sure.
I'm in the car like 1,500.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
Paid 1,000 for the car. It was like 130 to register it. It's like about 150 to get it smogged. I bought a battery, so I'm in probably less than $1,500, but not that far from that. If I can get $2,000, keep it on the road. And
Hell
just
yeah.
get it to somebody who cares about it. Great, perfect. So I put it before I put it on Marketplace. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna put this thing on Marketplace soon. If somebody wants it in the community locally, perfect. Like I'd like to get $2,500 for it. Somebody hit me up. 40 minutes later, homie reaches out to me, who I actually sold years ago. I sold him a very low, like a 27,000 mile 740 turbo
Oh, wow.
that came through car donation. I sold it on Cars and Bids. It popped for like 13 grand. It
Wow.
was a good sale.
Good mileage. Yeah.
Good mileage, good sale. Imperfect car, but nice. It was gold over black vinyl and cloth, like a houndstooth pattern. It was cool. A cool car. Automatic sedan.
Okay.
So he hit me up. He's like, dude, I'm super interested. Okay. So I was like, let me just do like a walk around video and I'll shoot you a link to it. So I made this like 25-minute video driving it and looking around it. Like this is where it was hit in the back before. It was salvaged and blah, 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 blah. Sent it to him. He's just like, okay, sick. He's like, if you'll take $2,000 cash, I'll be there on Saturday.
God damn.
I'm like, done. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll take whatever. Like, at this point, I want to. It runs so damn well. It shouldn't go to the junkyard. I bought
100%.
it purely to save from that and make beer money.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that's it. So that's what happened. So he came in on. We ended up meeting up on Sunday. He came Sunday morning. He's like, I don't need to drive it. Nothing. Here's $2,000 cash. Like, I saw your video. I trust you, right? I bought the other car from you before. Like, you're not going to screw me. Like, sick. Like, okay, cool. It was like
Dude,
a
hell yeah.
4-minute transaction. We started it up. We poked around it like real quick. And he's like, seriously, like, you don't have to show me anything. Like, shut up and take my money. Like, all right, cool. We talked about it for a minute, sent him down the road. And then today, so this is Monday, next day, he texts me. He's like, bro, I'm so happy with this car. This thing runs so good. I'm like, I'm telling you, dog. Like,
Thank
this
God
thing runs
it's
so
dude.
fucking good. I was like, it's fabulous. I'm glad you like it. Like, I'm trying to keep the car gods on my side.
Yeah.
And doing something like this helps that. Like, just helping someone in the community, being a matchmaker, because otherwise it was helping the charity out that I bought it, and I get rewarded with a few $100 for my efforts. So for that, it's worth it.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins. And so he's just like, oh yeah, like, and I asked him, I was like, hey, how's the gold one going? He's like, oh, we've got 45,000 miles on it. We've been driving it. It's been great. It's been perfect.
Oh yeah, dude.
And they pulled up in a 740 wagon with all these mods, 5-speed. He's like, oh yeah, like we're turning into a full drift missile like next week.
Damn,
I'm
boy.
like, fuck yeah, let's go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really happy with the outcome. You know, could I have made a few $100 more if I ran on a marketplace? Probably.
Yeah, but
Do I care?
it
No.
found the right home.
Yeah,
It
I found the right home. It's, help someone in the community. It's a good car. Kept it out of the junkyard. So
Hell yeah, dude. Good job.
winning. That's what
All
I'm
right.
up to.
Let's shut this
we-
bad boy down. You want to send
we
us home?
probably should. Yes. Thanks for listening along and watching along. If you hate yourself and want to stare at our faces, thank you for consuming this however you choose to do so. Spread the word. Tell your friends. We are slowly trying to grow this thing. Maybe by the time we get to 2,000 episodes, we'll have I don't know, several listeners. We're all looking forward to it. So thank you for being a part of that slow boat to China.
It's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn. If you have any dumb, awful car stories from your sordid past, hit us up on Instagram. Send us a DM there. We'd love to hear it. We're going to compile them and do something fun with those at a later date. That's at APA Podcast on Instagram. My name is Frank. I'm the Photographer's Garage on Things. Chadwick, where are you?
Hey, before I even get into myself, check us out on YouTube. Last thing I checked, 99 subscribers. The next subscriber, you will be number 100. So go ahead and make that. Let's race. Let's see who can get there first. And if we go over 100, we should.
You know what's going to happen is somebody's going to subscribe before the shit goes even live.
Oh, that's fair.
And then
we'll take it. We'll take it any way we can get it, buddy.
The 100 subscriber gets an invoice.
At this rate, I think it's one every 5 months. So I think we'll be okay. But personally, you don't want to follow that stuff. Auto Obscure Garage, rescues, restorations, reviews. Lots of Volvo content coming out. Fun stuff. I think the next one's actually going to be about the rally, getting ready for the rally. Frank, I might mention your Ford Focus breaking down to the car show 4 days before the rally, and its ultimate demise in the competition. But anyway, that's coming out soon. So if you are interested in that story arc, please follow along. But again, just like Frank said, we appreciate you guys tuning in. We love doing this, and we love having you guys here. It's super fun, and that's what we care about. Cars are fun, mostly, and so is this. So we love you guys, and we'll see you in I don't know 7 days.
That's it. Neosporin makes a terrible lubricant. Goodbye.
The worst. Bye.